Hi guys, so the brow's already on. I use the NYX Tame and Frame Brow Pomade in Espresso. I am now taking the Urban Decay palette, Naked Palette 2, picking up the colour Tease to start to define my crease. I'm then taking these two colours from the Morphe 35K palette to define that corner and just deepen the tone a little bit. I also mixed in this Embark colour from MAC just to give it a more browny tone. Using any concealer, just tidy up the lid so we can pack on some glitter to make this eye pop. I'm going into the Morphe 35K palette, but you can use any silvery goldy glitter. I'm packing that on with a flat brush. I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, still packing on that colour. You don't have to be neat because obviously when we conceal it we will tidy it all up. I'm just buffing the line so it doesn't look as sharp. Using the Rimmel Glam'Eyes eyeliner, I'm just going to apply a little wing. Just using short strokes if you aren't great with eyeliner, and you'll just get that nice neat wing. Again, you don't need to be perfect because concealer will clean all that up as well. Curling my lashes, ready for some falsies. I can't remember what false lashes I use, but I will try and find them and link them below. And I'm using the Maybelline Colossal Mascara. So I'm using the NYX Mineral Stick Foundation. It was so easy to apply, it went on beautifully. It was just really dewy and fresh looking. I think it blended amazingly, literally covered everything. It was just amazing. I did blend it with this Morphe brush, and then I went over with my beauty blender just to take any excess foundation off. It's so cheap, it was £10.50, but definitely one of my holy grail foundations. I probably will be getting a lighter shade, but I just dragged it down my neck as you can see and hoped for the best. But it just looked so fresh, it lasted for hours, and I just loved it. The other thing I would say with this foundation is that if you are a little bit oily, just set the whole face with any setting powder that you use, just because I feel like it's so creamy. After a few hours it looked a little bit shiny in some places. I don't mind that because I love the whole dewy look because I do have dry skin, so that's the only thing I would say about it. So I'm just going in with my NYX concealer, highlighting and concealing under my eyes on the top of my lip. It's in the shade 04, and then using a damp beauty blender just to blend it all out. Using a damp beauty blender really does help it blend out so seamlessly and set lovely into your foundation without giving you any harsh lines. I like to take it up from the lower lash line to the sides of my face just to help it lift the under eye area. I did set it with my Laura Mercier loose setting powder, but I didn't bake, I just set everything and then dusted any excess off. I used a Bobbi Brown golden bronzer. I didn't really like it, so I went back to Hoola, obviously, by benefit. And I wasn't really contouring, I was just using it as a blush really, because I was just being lazy. I used it on my cheeks, temples and jawline. I then went in with my beauty blender and the Laura Mercier setting powder and cleaned up my contour, blush. I also used the Rimmel Kohl eye pencil just to give my eyes some definition, and I used MAC Espresso eyeshadow to blend under my waterline. I'm just using any pencil brush. I then buffed out the setting powder with, again, any big blending brush. I think this is just a Morphe one. I then used MAC Sweet as Cocoa blush and just applied this to the apples of my cheeks with a blush brush. It's always so hard for me to say that, blush brush. It's like a tongue twister. Going into the MAC Mariah Carey My Mimi highlighter, It was really good, but I did dampen my brush because it had a bit of fallout, but the colour is amazing, like absolutely gorgeous. So as usual, just highlighting the cheekbones, the bridge of my nose, the tip of my nose, and my cupid's bow, and going in with my beauty blender just to make the highlight look a little bit more natural. But that colour was popping. Using the Naked 2 palette by Urban Decay, going into that colour, I'm just going to highlight my brow bone with the flat brush that comes in this palette, and then just using a fluffy brush, I just like to blend it all out so you can't see the line from the highlight to your shadow. And make sure it's clean, otherwise you're just going to get a mess. Using the NYX Clear Brow Gel, I'm just going to set my brows. I like to do this after I've done all the foundation so that we can clear any excess shadows off. Using Night Moth by MAC Lip Liner, I'm just going to line my lips. I felt like doing a dark lip because I've been seeing a lot of red lips, obviously due to Valentine's Day, but I just wanted to switch it up and use this colour. I then filled in my lips with Cyber from MAC. I absolutely love this colour. It's a really dark plum colour and I think it just tied the whole look together. It goes on really well and it doesn't dry or crack. It's just an absolutely beautiful colour. And then I set my whole face with the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. Thank you for watching. See you soon.